Hello everyone, welcome to the 2020 edition of my comic book collection. I have not made a collection video of my comic books since 2016, I believe, and honestly I never planned on doing another collection again, because I just really wasn't into buying comics all that much. At least back in 2016. I am now, as you can clearly see in front of you. This year in 2020, I got really into reading comics a lot more than normal. Really, I've just been into reading in the last year. Thanks, Hope, for getting me back into reading a little bit. It's all credit goes to her in that department. So as you can see in front of you, I've got two shoe boxes in front of me. Those contain all my single issue comics, and then behind the shoe boxes in these big stacks over here are my trade paperbacks as well as hardcovers. So we're going to start with the single issue stuff. Right here on the top I've got some that just wouldn't fit in these shoe boxes. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it here because I don't want to be stuck here filming this for like an hour like I did the complete Blu-ray collection video that you saw last week. So to begin, this is issue number 1 of Wolverine and the Punisher, the damaging evidence. You can see it's issue 1 of 3. And then I have issue 2 and issue 3. Got the entire storyline. I have not read it yet. I do plan on reading it at some point because Wolverine and the Punisher are two of my favorite superheroes. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge number 1 I got in a little Walmart comic pack thing. And then Superior Spider-Man number 1 that came from the same Walmart comic pack thing. Alright, let's get into this first shoebox here. We'll move this out of the way and open this up. Ooh, good thing I grabbed this one first. This contains my Iron Man comics. We'll move the camera over a little bit here. Iron Man number 111, number 112, number 113, 114, 115, 136, 137, 150, 172, 200, which is one of the only Iron Man comics I've actually read. It's actually pretty good. He fights Ironmonger, as you can see on the front. I believe this is the first appearance of the Silver Centurion armor. Don't quote me on that, though. And you guys will recognize this next one here. This is 205. Iron Man I bought because of the silly tagline, MODOK is dead, and he's still giving Iron Man a hard time. And to round out the single issue Iron Man stuff, issue 209. Now we get into some more random stuff. Got this reboot of Captain America. I think it's number 15. It says March number 15 up here at the top, so I guess that's what number it is. Guardians of the Galaxy number 23. Thor number 466. Fantastic Four number 354. Namor number 1. Only 25 cents. Daredevil Father number 1 of 5. New Avengers Infinity, issue number 10. I have no idea what storyline this is, but there that is, I suppose. Marvel's Eye of the Camera, number 3 of 6. Machine Man, number 2 in a 4-issue limited series. Comic Hits Aladdin, number 6. Spider-Woman, number 8. Darkhawk, number 23. Excalibur, number 70. I think that's Nightcrawler on the front there. I'm not sure who he's making out with. Displaced Paranormals, number 26. This one's pretty cool. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 147. Got a funny tagline there. Find out why J. Jonah Jameson really hates Spider-Man. Bloodstone, number 1. Wild Thing, number 2. This might have been a sub-series of the Fantastic Four, because this says Domination Factor Fantastic Four. Apparently it's issue 1.1, as it says there on the side. I don't know anything about this. Here's Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 11. That I know just a little bit about. I think this might be a reboot of Fantastic Four, because this is Fantastic Four November 1996, issue number 1. This is not Fantastic Four from the 60s, number 1, or else I would be retired right now. Black Panther from Marvel Knights, number 3. X-Men Alpha, number 1. Elf Quest, issue number 1. Fabulous, first issue. Yeah, I'm the guy who owns Elf Quest, issue number 1. This might have been another crossover. It's Gen 13 and Generation X, issue number 1. I'm not quite sure what this is. It looks to be some kind of anniversary thing, but here's Marvel Comics Mystery, 48 thrill-packed pages. Apparently it features Human Torch versus Submariner. I don't know anything about this. I've never read it. Oh, here's an individual Iron Man. Iron Man number 78. The Best Defense Part 6. Legionnaires 3. Number 1. Strifus. I don't know anything about this, but it's issue number 1, and it's a special X-Men collectible, according to the cover. Here's a Transformers Prime comic. I don't know anything about this either. It's issue number 4, that's all I know. Here's some of my Batman stuff. Here's Batman issue number 459. Robin plus Impulse number 1. Batman plus Arsenal number 1. Batman number 675. 677. 678. 683. 684. Here's a weird kind of Lego Chima comic, I think that came in a set a while back. When I was in the Boy Scouts, I got a couple stacks of free comic book day stuff. So I've got 2 issues of these DC Kids comic series thing. I have 2 Sonic the Hedgehog, Hide, Seek, and Destroy comics. 2 issues of this Shrek and Penguins of Madagascar double feature flip book. And I've got 1 of this Yao grab bag comic thing. And then 1 of this Archie's Summer Special. So those are pretty old. I've had those for a long time. I was a Boy Scout probably almost 12 years ago, maybe. Alright, let's move this box out of the way. And let's bring in this one, shall we? You can tell I mean business because I've got comics written in bad Sharpie on the top of it. To start off, here's my reprint of Star Wars number 1. Here's that Avengers comic I thought had a really funny tagline on it. Spider-Man? An Avenger? That's Avengers 236. This came with the 4K steelbook of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's The Adventures of Sonic and Donut Lord. It recounts the entire movie in a 8-bit comic. It's really awesome. There's no way I was getting rid of that. This is a Shadows of the Empire single issue comic that came in a Kenner 2-pack of Star Wars figures. And just to show you what that 2-pack looks like, I have it. This is the 2-pack. It's Boba Fett and IG-88 here. You get a free Dark Horse comic book, and there it is. Just to show you that, yes, I did indeed buy one loose, so I didn't have to open this. Because I'm just crazy like that, but that's what your comic pack looked like. The other one is listed over there, Darth Vader versus Prince Shizor. Alright, Here's Avengers number 279. Some more Punisher stuff. We've got the Punisher number 25 in a special giant-sized issue. Punisher War Journal number 42. Here's Marvel Comics Presents Ghost Rider and Cable number 90. Here is Wolverine number 43. This X-Men doesn't have a number on it. It just says X-Men Deluxe Edition. It also says Bishop Goes Wild, so there's that for you. Secret Invasion Part 8. It's a rebooted Avengers number 7. Black Knight number 97. Camelot Reborn. Featuring Doctor Doom, apparently. Morbius the Living Vampire number 31. This is just a blank piece of cardboard. I don't know why that's there. What's this? Exterminators number 1. X Factor number 77. Nova Special from Marvel Now. Back when that was the reboot that everyone was talking about. Marvel Now. It's got the little exclamation point at the end. At least that's what I call it. Silk number 2. Avengers Academy number 20. Secret Wars 2 number 1. Solar Man number 2. Here's another Punisher War Journal number 67. Ghost Rider number 37. Uncanny X-Men number 290. G.I. Joe Special Missions number 2. Wolverine Weapon X number 4. Amazing Spider-Man number 40. It's Electro on the front there. That's kind of cool. I forgot I had this. Here's Wolverine number 45. Here's another Iron Man number 85. 430 out of the entire line. This is the reboot of Iron Man. It says up there, Avengers Disassembled Prologue. That's interesting. Oh, here's another Spider-Man featuring Iron Fist. Spider-Man number 42. Alpha Flight. Canadian. Alpha Flight number 44. Canadian superheroes. Aren't they great? G.I. Joe number 68. Ultimate Fantastic Four number 20. Sheena number 1. Marvel Fanfare number 9. I'm not sure what this is, but it says US 1 on the cover, and it's issue number 2, so I'm not sure. Here's New X-Men number 146. And here's All New X-Men number 19. The X-Men have gone through a couple of reboots. I think this is A and X number 13. Relatively recent. It's got an advertisement for Thor the Dark World on the bottom there. Cloak and Dagger number 7. After watching the first season of that TV show, I'm not interested in reading any of their comics. That show was awful. Kickers. Kickers Incorporated? I don't know. I know it's number 3. Generation X number 75. The official Marvel Index to the Fantastic Four number 3. Not Fantastic Four number 3. That would be kind of cool if I had that, but not it, unfortunately. Here's another Marvel Fanfare. Oh, it's the first issue of Marvel Fanfare. It's Captain America and the Falcon. Here's number 157 of something. Vengeance, Shang-Chi, New Warriors, and Nick Fury. Here's another G.I. Joe Special Missions. This is issue number 4. The New Mutants. New Mutants number 85. That's relevant because New Mutants just came out in theaters and nobody liked it. Nth Man, Beyond World War III, number 14. Interesting. World War III hasn't happened. Strange Tales featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange down there at the bottom with the Punisher, number 13. Oh, and Power Pack is also in here. You just got everybody in here. All the C-listers. Here's The Nom, number 19. The New Fantastic Four, number 549. X-Men, just regular X-Men, number 39. Khazar, or Khazar the Savage, number 24. Oh, we're getting down to the bottom here, folks. Mark Hazard Merc, number 5. I have no idea what this is. I didn't buy these comics just on a whim. A lot of these I got in mystery boxes. Codename Spitfire, number 13. These have some weird names, dude. Okay, X Factor. I recognize the X, number 235. Deathlock, okay. I know Deathlock from something. I think he was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 11. And then down here at the bottom, ooh, this is an early one. It's Spider-Man, number 28. How about that? I think it's a reprint, though. Okay, so those are the individual issues. Takes a little while to get through a lot of those. Oh, my back is killing me right now. Alright, now that we're done with the single issue stuff, let's get through the trade paperbacks. This probably won't take as long. I've got all 11 issues of the Ninjago comic book series. Here's issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, issue 8, issue 9, issue 10, and ending things out with issue 11. I call those issues and not volumes because those aren't any larger than a standard issue of a comic book. I mean, they're a little bit bigger, but they tell all one story, and it's kind of weird. You know, they're just small trades. They're really not that big, so I call them issues. Here's Batman Year 1, one of the only Batman trades I have currently. And possibly my favorite Batman trade that I have is Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. Flashpoint, Green Arrow and the Longbow Hunters, the new 52 Green Arrow reboot, Volume 1, The Midas Touch, Arrow tie-in, comics to the TV series, Volume 1, Volume 2, and then this is Season 2.5, but technically it's Volume 3. The first 2 volumes tie into Season 1, this ties into Season 2. I call it Volume 3, but that's just me. I don't know why they chose the dumb naming scheme of Season 2.5. New 52 Superman, Volume 1, What Price Tomorrow. Wonder Woman, Amazon's Attack. Watchmen, in a really thick trade. Look at how big this is. I have not read Watchmen yet, but I understand it's very good, and this version of it has a ton of, like, bonus content in the back of it. So I am excited to read this. This thing is huge, man. It's bigger than all my other trades, unless you count something else that we'll talk about later. It's an omnibus. Kick-Ass, the sequel, Kick-Ass 2. I think there's a Kick-Ass 3. If it's not out yet, it will be out soon. In comic form, not on film, because Kick-Ass 2 didn't do well at the box office. Alright, this stack right here is all Star Wars, so just prepare yourself. The Force Unleashed 2, Shadows of the Empire, not an easy trade paperback to find. And neither is Dark Empire. Funny enough, this is the first edition printing of Dark Empire by Dark Horse. People are charging $100 for this on eBay. Huh, screw them, I paid $14. It is real. Just before anybody comments, well, you got it for cheap because it's not the first printing. It is. Okay, I'll prove it to you. Let me find the... Look, see? Right there. First edition, May 1993. Here's a epic collection of the New Republic comics. This is volume 3. You can see back there. I found this at Ollie's for like $5, I think it was. I couldn't resist that good of a deal. This has a cover price of $40, and getting it for $5, I was like, I can't pass that up. Age of Republic Heroes, Age of Republic Villains, the first Darth Maul miniseries, Obi-Wan and Anakin miniseries, Mace Windu, Jedi of the Republic, second Darth Maul miniseries, Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir. This comic is amazing. Now we get to the second Darth Vader series, Darth Vader Volume 1, Imperial Machine. Technically, this series is subtitled Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith. Printed on the side there. It's nowhere on the cover, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It looks similar to the first Darth Vader series. Here's Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith Volume 2, Legacy's End. Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith Volume 3, The Burning Seas. And finally, Vader Volume 4, Fortress Vader. This one was the hardest trade to find. I had to find it on a website called thriftbooks.com. Vader Dark Visions. I don't know anything about this. I found it in Barnes & Noble one day and decided to pick it up because I love the Vader comic series. Han Solo Imperial Cadet. Lando Double or Nothing. Age of Rebellion Villains. Thrawn, the comic adaptation of the Thrawn novel by Timothy Zahn. Star Wars Volume 1, Skywalker Strikes. Here's Volume 2, Showdown on the Smuggler's Moon. Volume 3, Rebel Jail. Volume 4, Last Flight of the Harbinger. Volume 5, Yoda's Secret War. Volume 6, Out Among the Stars. Volume 7, The Ashes of Jeddah. And Volume 8, Mutiny at Mon Cala. I am on Volume 2. I'm very behind in my Star Wars comic reading. Okay, here's the original Darth Vader series, the one that's just titled Darth Vader. And the Volume 1 is just called Vader. Kind of a stupid title, but this series was fantastic. Darth Vader Volume 2, Shadows and Secrets. And here's the crossover that comes in the middle of Vader Volume 2 and Star Wars Volume 2, Star Wars Vader Down. Darth Vader Volume 3, The Shoe-Torn War. And Darth Vader Volume 4, End of Games. Star Wars The Screaming Citadel. Target Vader, the Princess Leia miniseries. Han Solo miniseries. Lando miniseries, which I have read. This was a very fast-paced adventure. I liked it a lot. Shattered Empire. Poe Dameron #1. Black Squadron, or Volume 1, I should say. Galaxy's Edge, the entire trade paperback, even though I already have issue #1, but this has all of them. The Rise of Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, and to round out Star Wars, Age of Resistance Villains. Can you tell I like the villains? Alright, now here is all of my Marvel stuff. I know, Star Wars is published by Marvel, but this is all pure Marvel Universe stuff. So we've got on top here Marvel Zombies, X-Men, Days of Future Past. Yes, that does have a trade paperback, even though it's only 2 issues. Marvel Comics #1000, GameStop exclusive trade paperback version. Hawkeye, My Life is a Weapon. This is Volume 1 from the Marvel Now run. The Punisher, On the Road. Also Volume 1 of the Marvel Now Punisher run. Deadpool Flashbacks. This includes... I can't remember which issues it is. This includes issue number 7, 13, 20, 26, 34, 40, 45, and material from number 27 from the Marvel Now run of Deadpool. Here's another Deadpool trade. Monkey Business. It's about Hitmonkey. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. I just thought this concept was insane. I decided to give it my money. I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna. Invincible Iron Man Extremis. Iron Man Demon in a Bottle. One of the most famous Iron Man storylines. World War Hulk. Secret Invasion. Avengers Disassembled. She-Hulk. The complete collection by... Who's this by? Dan Slatt. Dan Slatt. I found this at Ollie's for like $6. And I find a lot of my trades at Ollie's. And this has a cover price of $34.99. So, yeah. An entire run of She-Hulk, or at least a good chunk of it. Hell yeah, I'll say yes to that all day. Punisher Max Series Volume 1, In the Beginning. Volume 2, Kitchen Irish. Volume 5, The Slavers. And Volume 9, Long Cold Dark. Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. Daredevil, End of Days. Marvel's Secret Wars. Pretty hard trade to find. Took me a little while to find that on eBay. Civil War. Infinity Gauntlet. The Winter Soldier storyline from Captain America. One of my favorite comics ever written, Wolverine Old Man Logan. Age of Ultron. X-Men, The Dark Phoenix Saga. The saga that the films just continually mess up. When are they ever going to get that right? X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills. X2 was based on that story. That's why I picked it up. I've got a couple hardcovers down here. The Punisher, Welcome Back Frank. Really fun storyline. I really enjoyed that one. Civil War 2. Star Wars Kanan. And to wrap everything up, the Marvel Now Omnibus. This includes all of the first issues from the Marvel Now run. I don't even need to hold it. I can just sit it on the floor like that. This includes all the first issues from the Marvel Now universe. This has a cover price of $100. I got it at Ollie's for $15. Okay, so that is everything. Those are all of my comics that I own currently. I did not expect that video to be as time-consuming and as labor-inducing as I thought it was going to be. My back is killing me. I think it's because I had to keep bending over to pick up comic books. It's easier with the Blu-ray collection because at least those stacks were taller. If I had to guess, I'd say I've read probably 12% of this collection. I do intend on reading every single comic that I own. Maybe not single issue stuff, but at least the trades I will get to at some point in time. So I hope you all have enjoyed the second week of Collection Month. Next week is a collection that a lot of you have been asking me for. I've been promising it for a while now. It's finally coming out. I'm not telling you what it is here, but let's just say I've been promising it for maybe a year, probably 2 years at this point. So that'll be next week. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.